Less than 24 hours after Oregon State lost their final regular season game to Oregon, former head coach Jonathan Smith was named the new head coach at Michigan State. And today, after multiple interviews with coaches, the Beavers announced they've also hired their new head coach, and the man they needed was already on campus. Oregon State is promoting defensive coordinator Trent Bray to be OSU's 32nd head football coach. Bray was initially the linebackers coach under Smith when he got to Oregon State, but he made an immediate impact when he was promoted to defensive coordinator during the 2021 season. Before the promotion, Smith's defense allowed an average of 35.5 points per game, but once Bray took over, that number dropped to 20.8. The Beavers have a 20-9 record since the former DC took over, and like Smith, Bray also had a decorated career as an OSU player. In the early 2000s, he started 34 straight games as a linebacker and is currently 6th all-time in career tackles at OSU and was named a bowl MVP. In Bray's first statement as Oregon State head coach, he said, "I've been a part of an Oregon State for a long time as a coach and a student athlete, and know how special Beaver Nation is. I'm excited to lead an outstanding group of men our fans can be proud of." And Oregon State Athletic Director Scott Barnes said he's been a part of Beaver Nation for a long time, and the love for this place is real. The connection and trust he has built with our student athletes is unmatched. His energy and determination as head coach will be a catalyst for continued program success. And some more of Beaver Nation is reacting to the new hire on Twitter. OSU President Jayathy Murthy saying, "Congratulations, Coach Bray. Looking forward to the next chapter. #GoBeavs." And star running back Damian Martinez, who has been adamant about staying in Corvallis after Smith's departure, saying Bray area. And former Oregon State defensive back Jaden Grant saying, "Let's go. Congrats, old man. Nobody more deserving." Beaver fans, former players, and current players on both sides of the ball thrilled to keep Bray in Corvallis. We'll hear from head coach Trent Bray tomorrow. And it's been 4 days since we last spoke to the former OSU head coach Jonathan Smith following Oregon State's loss to Oregon. And during the post-game press conference, Smith emphasized how he and his then team had been locked in for the past 4 months and had not been paying attention to the outside noise. Well, we learned today that in Smith's mind, he was already mentally gone some time ago. During Smith's press conference today, he talked a lot about Michigan State being a great fit and a place where he felt like he could win championships. When pressed on how much realignment and the status of Oregon State's future in the Pac-12 played a role in his decision, Smith denied that it had an impact on his choice to leave and said he was only going to take another job if the fit was right.
The family piece, the community network, a passionate fan base, the opportunity to win. The resources available to win, the community that is invested to win. I think all of that was here. Look, you know me, I'm a West Coast guy, and all that Pac-12 conference, the championship, I think it is kind of sad in general for that thing to blow up with the history of that place. I go back to where I was born and raised, going to Rose Bowl and Big Ten's playing the Pac-12 and all of that, but I'm genuinely excited to be a part of the Big Ten, part of this place. And so that excitement just grew on me.
On the other end of this is the current Oregon State team that just dropped to number 20 in the college football playoff poll. But with Trent Bray at the helm now, things are looking much brighter. And Friday won't be the last time we will see Smith in the beautiful state of Oregon. With the Ducks moved to the Big Ten, Smith and the Spartans are scheduled to visit Autzen Stadium next season to open Big Ten play on October 5th. I'm guessing there's going to be some Beaver fans at that one. And speaking of Oregon, the Ducks remain the highest ranked one-loss team in the CFP rankings. They enter the Pac-12 championship at 5th, while Washington comes in at 3rd. Sports reporter Trevor Denton spoke with the Ducks today with a preview of the highly anticipated rematch.
Even as successful as Oregon's been this season, October 14th still looms over their record like a dark cloud they can't afford to forget.
I kind of lost track about how many wins we had. I just remember we had one loss.
I think everybody at this organization has probably thought about it every day. It's been with us all year, and I think it's really turned our season around. I think we've responded really well because of it.
The Ducks have responded well, winning their last 6 by an average of nearly 4 touchdowns per game. But what do they need to do to change the outcome against Washington? It starts with getting more pressure on Michael Penix Jr.
This defense knows we can hit him, and he knows that we can hit him, so I feel like it's going to be a great Time we first play, that's the goal.
When he does have time to throw, they have to figure out a way to clamp down on receiver Rome Odunze, something that nobody's really figured out how to do this year.
I mean, you can't single cover them, basically. I think the whole nation has figured that out, that, if you give them an island, those 50-50 balls are, leaning his direction.
Williams said that communication will be key and that he thinks the secondary is up for the challenge. As for the offense, it all comes down to cleaner execution.
I think just starting fast, trying to fire on all cylinders and, don't beat ourselves. And, they have a wonderful defense. They have elite coaches and elite players. And we're just excited to play them, and it's a great opportunity.
Accomplish those things, and the Ducks think they can remove that stain from their record, and in the process sit here with the final Pac-12 championship in the league's current form. From Monson Stadium, I'm Trevor Denton.
Thanks, Trevor. The Ducks and Huskies kick off at 5 p.m. Friday in Las Vegas. Back to you, Claire.